welcome to another episode of Voxwav Entrepreneur Spotlight. As you can see, I have my beautiful guest sitting here, Ronetta. Like to say welcome to the Voxwav studio.
Thank you for having me.
You are so welcome. So guys, you know we are here because the owner, Reg Gaskin, has decided that due to our second year anniversary here at Voxwav, that he will spotlight entrepreneurs in the community. So again, thank you, Mr. Gaskins, for this awesome opportunity.
Thank you.
So Ronetta, how are you?
I'm wonderful, thank you. How about you?
I am doing great. I am so glad that you are here
Awesome.
to talk about your awesome business. But before we get into that, guys, I am going to read you a little bit of her bio. And so it states that Ronetta Johnson is your girl around town and is the authority on luxury travel planning. She has turned her passion for travel into a second career and is the personal travel advisor to all. She started her career with Extreme Travel, aka Vacation Travel, as an independent business owner. However, she launched Miss Travel Exec Dream Vacations, a full-service travel agency, which is a woman-owned and operated and is committed to providing special attention to all her clients while helping plan their dream vacation, flexible travel itineraries, and tailored travel plans to fit their needs.
Yes.
So we have an expert here in travel, right?
I hope I am.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. And you know, I follow you on social media, and I see all the trips that you are planning.
Thank you.
And I also see how your clients are happy.
They are. And I'm happy that they trust me with their savings to go on these expensive trips.
So what made you want to get into this whole travel business?
Because I love to travel. So with this business, it makes me want to go on everybody's trip. But, you know, I always take the kids on trips every year. And I said, hey, why not make money doing it? Everybody's traveling. So I may as well travel and get a discount myself and then make money as well.
Wow. So I know you have had a chance to be able to scratch off a lot of your bucket list trips, right?
I have some of them, but yeah.
Where are some of the places you have been?
I've been to almost all the islands in the Caribbean, of course all over the U.S., but I still have a lot to go.
Absolutely. Tell our audience how important it is to have a travel agent.
It's very important because, for one, you want to ensure that you know all the ins and outs about the destination you're going to, and to have that resource available at home if you're going through something while you're on travel.
Wow.
Because you never know what can happen.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so
I never thought of it like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we don't always find you the best deal. Some of the, trips are, that you can find online are pretty inexpensive, but you don't get that personal service of a travel agent.
I am so glad you said that, because I have a lot of people that I always hear say that. They be like, I kind of think it's a ripoff with the travel agents, because when you go online, I can go to that same destination and I'm not paying for their trip. I be like, are you serious? Do you think that's all that it's about? But that's their mindset. Do you hear that a lot?
I do. And we're providing a service. I mean, a lot of times we don't ask the client to pay us a service fee. We actually get our commission from the vendor. But we are providing a service, and I do a lot of work for my clients.
Yes. Go above and beyond.
I do.
Absolutely. So how did you come up with your name of your business, of your company?
Well, when I first started, I was trying to think of a name, and I was like, well, I'm an executive. So I'm Miss Travel Exec. So so it just flowed, and I just went with it.
Okay. And so you help anyone to plan a trip, whether they're doing family reunions, destination weddings, all of those different things, right?
I do. I love groups. Of course, I love my individual travelers as well, but I love groups. Groups, you get, a wide variety of clients. And when you can make almost the whole group happy, you're happy as well. And then you get those additional clients that you can service later. But you can't make everyone happy. You know, you always have to have one in a group that has to complain. But I always make travel packages for my clients, so they'll have certain things that they can pack with them. I give them packing lists so they won't forget something when they're going their trips. I give them their travel documents. Like when you go online and book a trip, you get everything electronically sent to you, or you just have to print everything yourself. So for me, I make sure you made it to your destination and that you returned, and they don't care.
Right. That is so true.
Well, I'm not going to say they don't care, but
they
check
don't,
on you.
No, they really don't care. I'm just going to share my experience that I had, because we booked a trip back in June and we were in Miami. And when we got to our hotel, we found out that it was third party. So there was a lot of charges that the third party didn't tell us about. And so when we got to our hotel, we had to end up giving the hotel another $600.
Wow.
And I said, a lot of times when people take trips, they haven't accounted for things like that. They don't have that money, and we like, oh my God, we in another state, we're somewhere else, we flew here, and then you talking about we got to give you another $600, and they wasn't budging. They didn't care that we booked through a third party for their hotel. They like, we sorry, but this is everything what you have to pay for.
Yeah, and that's another thing. I always make sure my client knows about any incidentals, anything they may have to pay for when they get to the resort or the hotel. Like Vegas, they always have their incidental fees, and you have to pay that. So I let them know this is something to expect. If you don't know, then you can't prepare for it.
Exactly.
And so that's my job.
Exactly. So I had an experience, and I was even saying, never again, that next time you do this, to have a travel agent, because they will be there to give you all this information. And
we also give perks too. We give perks from the resort or the hotel that we can pass on to you, because they also want to keep us happy so we can continue to send people there.
Absolutely.
So, that's one perk that you get.
Absolutely. I'm telling you guys, I don't know if you have ever experienced that, but it is nothing like showing up in another city for vacation and you don't have enough money, because $600 we was only there for 4 days. That could have been somebody's only spending money.
Exactly.
And you have to pay for that. So point taken, that did happen. So I'm going with a travel agent next time. Sometimes, but you got to look at it like that. Sometimes we try to win on the front end.
Yeah.
And another thing, it was my first time flying Spirit.
Oh.
We got caught up in that whole mess. Yes. Trying to get a cheap ticket. Then you get to the airport, you got to pay for this bag. You got to pay for a seat. I'm like, what is going on with all these hidden
You don't
things?
get anything to drink on the plane.
Not
or
even
anything.
a cup of water, y'all. They ain't giving you nothing.
Nothing.
I said, what kind of Spirit is this? This is a bad
I do not
Spirit
recommend
to me.
Spirit to any of my clients. Any.
I don't either. I was like, what is going on? So I had an experience. This was the first vacation that I had an experience, from the airport to the hotel to everything that was going. Then it had a nerve of rain every day in Miami.
Oh no. That was your vacation to remember.
Yes, it was, but I still had an awesome time.
Good.
God
That's
still
good.
let the sun creep through.
That's wonderful.
But so with vacationing, we have this big trip that we're doing next year,
yes, living
right?
Your best life cruise.
Yes, living your best life cruise. It's for all the Leos and everything. I am definitely going to be celebrating my birthday next year on this cruise. We are excited. So can you just tell everybody what to expect on that trip?
So we're just going to turn up. It's going to be a party on board the Carnival Breeze, and we're going to some great locations, which includes San Juan, Puerto Rico. Unfortunately, the DR, but everything should be okay by then.
A disclaimer.
Yes. St. Martin, and we were going, Grand Turk. So some great locations, but we're going to have an awesome time. And because the travel agent is going, it will be a lot more perks for the clients.
Oh my goodness. Y'all hear that?
Yes.
Y'all hear that? Are we going to have some parties?
We are. We're going to have a great cocktail party for a whole hour. We're going to drink as much as we can. No, but we're going to have a lot of fun. Yes.
So, guys, you got to get your deposits in. We have a special right now
$50 per person.
$50 per
through
person.
Saturday.
Yes.
Saturday this
the
week.
21st, right? Oh,
Yeah.
this week for the $50.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the 17th.
Yes.
Okay, so you can pay $50 by the 17th, and still the 21st you can pay $100.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm telling you, we got the best travel agent here, and we're going to have a ball. So get your cabin mate together.
Yes, and go to MissTravelExec.com. You can see other group trips as well, but make sure you go to that Living Your Best Life cruise link, and we're going to have a great time on that trip.
Yes, we are. I am excited about that.
Me too.
And
And we're going to be celebrating your birthday.
Yes,
so.
look, and I feel so, and I don't know why I feel so funny saying that next year when I'm still celebrating my birthday.
Yeah,
Man. It feels kind of funny. I'm like, I'm celebrating my birthday next year, and I'm like, I'm still celebrating now. Y'all know my birthday party this Saturday.
Okay.
Anyway.
And I always tell people, you know, plan for, if you're going to do something big, plan a year in advance.
Yes.
So I've been putting that Leo flyer out for all the Leos. You know, y'all think y'all the best sign.
We are.
So I've been saying, like, plan for next year and make it a better, vacation for yourself. A better birthday.
Yes. And how many days? 7 days?
It's 7 days.
7 days, guys. Yeah. 7 days. I am excited. I am really excited. This will be my first time I get to knock one of those trips off of my bucket list, because I really wanted to go to San Juan. So I'm excited about that.
Me too.
You are too?
Yeah. I haven't been there yet as well.
Oh, wow. This is going to be exciting.
Yes.
I'm happy to be going there. And so is there any other trips that you have planned?
I do. I have an adult recess Jamaica that's next November. So you have a long time to pay for that one as well. But that one is going to be a major turn up.
Wow. I love Jamaica. Which part of Jamaica?
It's Negril, and we're going to be at the Hideaway at Royalton.
Oh.
Yeah, luxury 5-star. It's going to be amazing.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Adult recess Jamaica.
Oh, my goodness. I love Jamaica. I went to Montego Bay, though.
Yes.
But I loved it. Anything for the kiddies that you have planned?
I have a December cruise. Actually, we're going to be at sea for Christmas. So if you go to MissTravelExec.com, you can see the Christmas at sea cruise as well.
Oh, wow. So where do you leave from for the Christmas cruise?
For the Christmas cruise, we leave from Miami.
Okay.
And I always say, kids for Christmas want all these goodies. You buy them all year long, but it's better to give them a vacation for Christmas, because that's something that lasts the whole year and, even beyond. So, give them a gift of a cruise, give them a gift of a vacation. It lasts longer than those toys.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I have a cousin that did that. Her children are grown now, but as they were growing up, they went away every Christmas.
Yes.
Do you do any partnerships with the Disney cruise?
Not actually partnerships, but we do. They don't really do groups, so I just book individual cabins.
Okay.
And people go as groups, but it's not really group travel.
Oh, okay. That's
Disney,
good to know.
Disney don't go for that.
I
They'll allow you to have dinner together, but they don't give you any perks as a group.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay, Disney. All right. So what cruise ship will they be on for your trip for Christmas?
For Christmas, it's the Royal Caribbean.
Oh, the Royal. Oh, that's the.
Yes.
About, Carnival. But that right there is the cruise line to be on.
Yeah, it's a great ship. I believe it's the Navigator of the Sea, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, it's the Royal Caribbean line.
Oh, wow. Y'all see that? Y'all, we got to get out here. We got to travel more.
Yes.
And you know what they say? They say a family that travels together stays
together, yes.
That's right. A lot
Create
of memories.
those
right?
memories.
Create
Yes.
those memories.
Yes.
You have to create those memories.
Yes.
Because that's what we remember. You know what I'm saying? That's what we remember, those fun times that we had with our family and friends, and just celebrating.
Exactly.
Guys, I'm telling you, you guys got to definitely get with Ronetta if you are thinking about a vacation, you're getting married next year, you're in charge of your family reunion for next year. Hit her up.
Yeah.
Let's support our own. That's why we're here at Voxwav. That's why we're doing this, to be able to introduce other entrepreneurs to our network of people. So we are excited. I know I am. And I'm telling you, if y'all don't go on the cruise that we're going on next year, you're going to definitely hear about
Yes.
it. Because it's going to definitely be talked
All
about.
those posts, y'all going to wish y'all were there.
Yes, I already told everybody what happened on the cruise, stay on the cruise. Anybody
Yes.
come back, we going
Yes. So
We
go to
gonna get you.
misstravelexec.com and book your vacation. You can book right online. Everything is done online. You don't have to call me unless you have those additional questions. Everything is on the website. Everything you want to know.
Everything. Can they also follow you on social media?
Of course. It's my name, Ronetta, Ronetta Johnson. But of course, if you see travel all over the my wall, that's me.
Okay,
Because it's some other Ronetta Johnsons, but I'm the Ronetta Johnson.
Miss Travel Exec.
Yes.
Make sure y'all see Miss Travel Exec.
Yes.
So we want to thank you so much for
Thank
being
you.
here at Vox.
Thank you.
And we want to see if maybe Vox can put something together. I'm going to throw them out there. I always throw them out there. Maybe see if Vox can get something together.
Okay.
And have a trip. But we appreciate you and we thank you for being here.
Thank you.
And keep up all the good work.
Thank you so much.
You're so welcome. So, guys, we will be right back. We're going to take a quick break, and then we're going to come back with our next guest. We got Mr. Unique here in the studio. So we'll be right back.
Thank you.
Welcome back to Voxwav Entrepreneur Spotlight. As you can see, I have my next guest here at the table. His name is Tony Manley, but he goes by another name because he is a music artist. Here is Unique. Hello, Unique.
Hey, thank you for having me.
Oh, it's a pleasure. It's a pleasure. I am so excited. This is the first time Mr. Unique is on here as my guest here. And we are so excited because, you know, earlier this year I had an awesome opportunity to be at his single release party / his birthday. And the song is amazing. But before we get into that, I'm going to read you guys a little bit of his bio of this blessed, booked, and busy young man, right? So Tony Manley of White Plains, Maryland, a husband and father of 4, has served as a federally contracted protective security officer under the Department of Homeland Security for approximately 16 years. He's a worker. In that time, Tony has devoted his time to serving his community as a youth football coach for a period of 10 years and a youth basketball coach for 8 years. During his tenure coaching, he took advantage of the opportunity to expand beyond his call of duty and mentor several youth through youth sports. In 2016, he was appointed to the position of CEO with Man-to-Man Mentoring Program under the nonprofit organization Valuable Blessings, Inc., along with his wife, Rosalind Manley, who is the CEO of Daughters with a Purpose Mentoring Program. In September 2018, Tony had the opportunity to display his singing and acting talents in his first stage play, The Ties That Bind. Y'all probably remember he was my partner. When he played the role of Detective Michael Jones, a no-nonsense, arrogant detective. In February of 2019, Tony returned to the stage in the awesome The Ties That Bind stage play after an overwhelming demand for the play's return. And in March 2019, he released his first hit single, Ready for Love. He got so much going on, y'all. It's so much, but I'm going to let him tell y'all a little bit about that. So again, welcome, Tony.
Thank you, thank you.
Welcome. Look, you already been here. I can't say welcome to Voxwav because you're like family here, right?
Yeah, I know, right?
So we're going to get right into these questions. I have a few questions here for you. So my first question is how did you get in the music industry?
Well, I got in the music industry. I had a lot of people around me that believed in me pretty much more than I believed in myself. They saw talent in me that I didn't even see. I remember having a meeting. I told my manager, shout out to Valencia Davis, CDD management in the house. But I remember we had our meeting for our goals for the year. And I always said I wanted to do one song. It's always been a dream of mine to at least do one song just so I could say I did it. And I looked at my goals and it said album. And I'm like, album? I said, wait a minute.
Hold up.
How we get the album? She was like, who does one song? Like, if you're going to do it, you're going to do it. So, at first, I really wasn't on board at first, but I started thinking about it, and then I remember on the way to the studio the first day, I was still just stuck with a hook. I didn't know what I was going to write about. And about 15 minutes before I got to the studio, the words just started to pour. And I literally sat in the parking lot and wrote Ready to Love.
Wow. Yeah. Wow. And I was going to ask you something about that. First of all, how did you start singing? Is this something you started in your childhood? You start singing in plays at school, in church? Where did it start?
Well, singing for me was always just something I did. It was never like I wanted to do something with it. It was just something I did. And over the years, I started to hear a lot of compliments, and then once I started singing in church, I had so many people at my church like, hey, you sound good. I love to hear you sing. So when you start to feel like your voice is a blessing, it started to give me a little more encouragement. And as far as going forward as an artist, when we did the Ties That Bind stage play, we had a cast appreciation day, and my wife put me on blast when we were doing karaoke. So I sung, and then from there, I was convinced to sing in a play, and then singing in front of a bunch of people for the first time. It was an overwhelming yet conquering experience, and I look forward to doing much more.
Yeah, and you did an amazing job.
Thank you.
You did an amazing job. So how would you describe your music?
My music, so I'm an old school at heart. I'm a young man with an old soul. So lyrics mean a lot to me. When I listen to music, if you really want to lure me into your music, you have to have something that you're bringing to the table, and just a catchy beat and a hook doesn't work for me. I need to hear lyrics that I can relate to. So in my music, what I want to do is I want to have a captivating sound. I want, when people hear me, I want them to be able to say, you know what, I've been through that before. You know, and music can speak so many volumes. It can bring you into a trance that you've never been there before. So
absolutely,
you know, with music, I wanna incorporate the old with the new.
Okay.
And bring my own style.
And so, what music do you listen to? Who do you listen to?
I listen to everybody, man. I even listen to country.
I do too. I like country music.
Yeah, like country.
You know, K. Michelle is about to start singing country.
Oh,
right?
Yeah. Oh Lord. I just heard some line dance song the other day. It was, I don't know the name of it, but it was a line dance. It was pretty cool.
Oh wow. Okay. All right. So, question. What do you think about the reality TV shows, such as the X Factor? Is that something that you would like to do, like to go on one of those
reality?
shows?
Nah.
Okay.
I'm a little bit of a private person. You know, I don't really like people in my affairs, and I feel like reality TV kind of opens the doors for people to be in your business. So especially, I'm not yet as far as I want to be in the industry as an artist or an actor, but I do believe that everyone should be entitled to their privacy, and that reality TV is just a little too intrusive for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
So who and what are your influences?
My influences? God, my family. I have an awesome wife. She's behind me through everything I do. My biggest supporter. My kids, they support me. You know, my daughter's in here in the studio right now. I'm pretty sure the boys probably watching, maybe.
Aww.
So yeah, my biggest influence.
Let's get a shout out to the Manly's Blended family.
Yeah, Manly's Blended family.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yes.
But yeah, my biggest supporters is my family and God. You know,
Okay.
my wife and I, we have a saying is God, family, community. You know, and that's what we live by. So.
And that
in that order.
You guys do. So with your music, where do you see yourself in 10 years?
Wherever God lead me. Man, wherever God lead me. You know, one thing I always said once I first started doing this is I always want to be humble. I don't want to be the artist or the actor that loses himself. I want to remember where I came from. I want to keep the big picture in mind.
That humility.
And you know, everyone can get lost sometimes, but you know, when you have the right foundation, you always refer back to where you come from.
Absolutely. So do you have any upcoming gigs coming up where you're going to be performing?
Oh, yes.
Your single?
No. But I will tell you this.
Okay.
Next weekend, August 24th, we will be at the Bowie Center for Performing Arts. I will be playing the role of Pastor Daryl Wright in the upcoming stage play, Nothing But the Truth.
Nothing But the Truth.
And I'm telling you, this play is nothing but the truth. But I encourage everyone, if you want to come out, please come out. Stay tuned, because the director and the manager with Black Carpet Productions will be on next, and they will give you all the details for that.
Absolutely,
but yes,
guys. They are here as well.
It's a must-see. The thing I like about that is I get to play a character that's totally different from who I am. Yeah, it challenged me as an actor, so I really love the role, and I'm looking forward to bringing it all out on Saturday.
And that's good, because I think that those roles that pull you out of yourself are the most. Those are the roles that really help you in that line of work. You know what I'm saying? Because you're like, wait a minute, if I could do this, come totally out of myself and do this, what's going to stop you? Can't nothing stop you, right?
Right. And I will be singing in the play. So if you want to hear me sing,
okay,
come on out to the play.
So that's the gig with him singing. You guys must come out to the play. So how can they get tickets? Do you still have tickets?
Yes, I do still have tickets, and you can also get the tickets online at the Bowie Center for Performing Arts website.
Okay. So do you have a message for your fans or anybody else out here that has ambition?
The biggest thing is follow God. I mean, a lot of times we get these signs and we ignore them because we don't feel like that's what God had in store for us. But if the signs are there, the opportunity is there, it's nothing wrong with stepping through the door. So basically what I'm doing right now, doors are opening. And as the doors open, I'm stepping through them. And right now, I like what I see.
Absolutely.
So I'm staying put.
Absolutely. And I ain't going to say nothing after that. What we great do right now, we about to let you guys listen to his single, Ready for Love. You are hearing it right here on Voxwav.
Fed up with love, I was so through. I thought I knew love until I found you. And I felt this new love, and it was so true. I wasn't ready to love when I met you. I was fed up with love, I was so through. I thought I knew love until I found you. And I felt this new love, and it was so true. I remember it like yesterday. When we first met, it just wasn't the same type of feeling that I felt before. Right away felt like it's so much more. I was in denial, I tried to play these games to keep my distance, cause I was afraid of what my heart might feel if I let it go. But she might just be the one, so I have to let it flow. I wasn't ready to love when I met you. I was fed up with love, I was so through. I thought I knew love until I found you. And I found this new love, and it was so true. I wasn't ready to love when I met you. I was fed up with love, I was so through. I thought I knew love until I found you. And I felt this new love, and it was so true. Started letting go and it just got so real. My heart and my mind just had to make a deal to let her love me like she wanted to, and let the feelings take over you. Had to trust that she is not the same as the ones in the past, and she is not to blame. I had to treat her like she's everything, and maybe she will be my queen. I wasn't ready to love when I met you. I was fed up with love, I was so through. I thought I knew love until I found you. And I felt this new love, and it was so true. I wasn't ready to love when I met you. I was fed up with love, I was so through. I thought I knew love until I found you. And I felt this new love, and it was so true. So now I'm ready to love, it's all about you. I ain't running no more, can live without you. I fell in love with my angel, it's evident. I ain't never let them go, cause she's ever since. I'm giving you my all, so give me all of you. I wasn't ready to love when I met you. I was fed up with love, I was so through. I thought I knew love until I found you. And I felt this new love, it was so true. I wasn't ready to love when
Oh my goodness, y'all. We definitely have to clap it up for you, Nee. Yes. That was amazing. That is a beautiful song.
Thank you, thank you.
Who inspired you to write that song? Who are you talking about in that song? Because like you said, you want everybody to know that, you know, when you write that it means something. Who were you talking about in that song?
I'm talking about my wife.
Oh.
So, yeah,
we love it.
When I met my wife, it was at a time I kind of was getting out of some stuff, and she experienced her issues and things she was going through. So when the two of us came together, God just made it perfect. Like I felt like I was shaped for her and she was shaped for me. But in the beginning, I was so scared. Like, you ever had something that's just like, it feels so right that it feels like it's got to be wrong? Everything was just going so right that I was just like, this ain't.
You just ain't want to mess it up, right?
I can't. This is not where I'm supposed to be right now. So that's what the song. That's how I came up with the song. "Ready to Love" basically talks about that experience that I dealt with. You know, in the beginning, I was, you know, kind of timid, and in the second verse, you'll hear me start to describe the feelings. Okay, let me start letting my guard down a little bit, and things started working out. And that third verse it speaks for itself. And, you know,
that is beautiful.
I met my wife in November of 2011, proposed May 2011. I met my wife in November 2010, proposed May 2011, and we were married October 2011.
Wow.
Not even a year. They say when you know,
You
right?
see what happens when you let your guard down and you're ready for love? See what happens?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So how can they download that amazing song? Where are you at?
Well, it's on all of the media platforms right now. So you can find it. My name is spelled YU''NIQ. Except for Apple Music, it's YUNIQ. But if you go to Manley's Blended Family, you could also keep up with what's going on with the Manleys, and as well as my music. You can follow me. There's a link to even follow my daughter, Imani J. We have the whole family on there. So
absolutely, y'all got a lot going on.
Yeah,
I'm so proud. I'm so proud of what all of you guys are doing. Definitely, I'm proud of you. I look forward to what you have coming next.
Thank you.
Make sure when you release it, come here to Voxwav, giving us exclusive.
For sure. I got you.
So thank you so much for being here.
I appreciate you having me.
Wish the best for you.
Thank you.
And may God just continue to bless you and your family.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So guys, we have some more guests here in the studio. We're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back. Thank you for watching. welcome back to Voxwav Entrepreneur Spotlight. As you can see, I have two more guests here sitting at the table. I have two phenomenal people here. They are the president and CEO of Black Carpet Productions, and they are the ones who are putting on that awesome stage play that Mr. Unique, Tony Manley, was just talking about.
Yes.
The hit gospel play, Nothing But the Truth. So welcome.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for being here. And guys, I'm going to tell you their names, but I don't want to mess their names. And y'all know how I am with my name. People always mess it up, right? So I'm going to let them say their own names.
All right.
So and save me the embarrassment. So always starting
Women.
with the ladies first.
Thank you. I am Joyceline Falamola, and I'm the president of Black Carpet Productions and the playwright and director of the gospel musical play, Nothing But the Truth.
All right now.
And I'm the CEO and founder of Black Carpet Productions, Adib Muhammad. I am in the play, but I'm also a co-producer.
Oh, shucks now. We are excited, guys. I'm telling you. So, guys, this is exciting. I love when I interview directors and playwrights and everything because I just always wanted to know, where did you get your inspiration? Where did it come from? And tell us a little bit about the play. What is the setting of the play?
Oh, certainly. Well, my inspiration came from the CEO of Black Carpet Production. When you have lived with the, I am a, I know you're gonna say that. I'm an author, you know. And I said, well, you know, I guess I need to write something right quick, right? So then I decided that I would put mine into a play. So, you know, I'm the type of person that I've been creative all my life. And when it's something in you and you keep doing other stuff and you try to ignore it and it keeps coming back. And so this particular story kept pushing on me for 2 years. For 2 years, been pushing on me. So I finally let it out.
Wow.
So this is a story about a Southern Baptist church in Mississippi.
Oh, wow.
It's a 100-year-old church with a congregation that is struggling to exist in the 21st century. The central character is Mother Evelyn. She is the matriarch. Everybody knows about the church mother, so I have a church mother. And this is a multi-generational church. And so they're struggling with several things that's going on. One of the things they're dealing with that we all deal with throughout the country is gentrification.
Yes.
Okay? We deal with Black Lives Matter, so they're dealing with police brutality. The young people of the church is dealing with losing their family members and friends to a police brutality and killing.
Wow.
So they have to deal with that. They also deal with the congregation, young and old, dealing with choices that they've made, life choices. You know how we make promises to ourselves, we make promises to God, and sometimes we fall short of those promises and the consequences that comes from that, not being able to keep our promises sometimes. And then throughout all of that, even though Mother Evelyn is the one that everyone goes to ask, you know, what should I do, ask for advice, Mother Evelyn is just like everybody else. She's a human being that has her own secrets that she now has to deal with, and she hopes that she has enough time to make amends.
Oh, wow.
Now, this gentleman on my left, he plays Bishop Evans.
Good evening. How are you?
Good evening, Bishop Evans.
I had to give him a role that was up here. So not only does he have a role as an actor, he also is going to sing.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you have another singer in your midst.
Okay.
So it's a well-rounded play. I have young people at age 11 years old that they also
Phenomenal.
I have the older ones up to their 60s, so I have it across the board. And so it's a family type situation. I think you guys are going to have a wonderful time. I jumped off the cliff with this one. Not only did I have to write it, I also insisted upon having original songs. So Tony, that you just had your previous guest,
Mr. Unique himself.
yeah, Mr. Unique himself, he plays Assistant Pastor Darrell Wright. His character is a pastor of misguided ambition. That's all I want to say.
Wow.
And so he has his own personal song that he wants to share in the play.
Off the chain.
Off the chain. Off the chain.
Oh my goodness, I am so excited.
Yes. So I think we're going to have enough for everybody. We got some foot stomping, hand clapping kind of music going on. And so I think you guys will enjoy it.
I am excited. I am so excited. And I want to thank you guys again for being able to sponsor tickets on the McYon show.
Yes.
So a lot of people are definitely going to be coming out to have an opportunity to see this. And I know I am excited. I can't wait to get there. I love a good gospel stage play.
Well,
because I know it's really talking about some issues that, you know, we all can learn some things from, right?
Yeah. And in addition,
You say,
from the standpoint of Black Carpet Productions as a company, when I first started Black Carpet Productions, it was for the express purposes of helping up-and-coming writers get an opportunity to see their stuff on stage. Then in 2016, when I became a best-selling author, then we started doing films as well. So this particular time, my partner, she had been talking about, I got this idea, and well, if we helping all these other people do their projects, let's do yours.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And then when I saw what she wrote, I was like, yeah, we definitely got to do this. And then the caveat is Black Carpet Productions always likes to do stage theatrical productions that have some type of substantive meaning to them and raise some type of awareness to a particular issue.
Right.
We do movies that way too. We've done things like that dealt with recidivism, returning citizens. We did things about organ awareness, and we did things about, what was the other thing? Domestic violence.
AIDS among seniors.
And AIDS among seniors.
Oh, wow.
So in this particular instance,
When you say organs, is that organ harvesting?
well, no, we the organ. See, you have what you call organ procurement organization, legitimate organ procurement organizations,
Okay.
who are out here helping people who
Okay.
need kidneys, who need
Okay.
hearts, or whatever. So
Okay.
it's a proper way to do it that has nothing to do with the
Absolutely.
crazy, right?
Absolutely.
So we was raising people's awareness to the reality of the difference. Right?
Gotcha.
So we did the National Organ Donor Awareness stage play called 8 Parts of Life, which was written by a gentleman named Ray Quick, who's also an artist from the 60s, a rapper. Sound just like LL. He was bad.
Really?
Anyway, from New York, so we did that, and I co-produced that play. So this particular play, we're raising specific awareness to My Sister, My Seed, which is a nonprofit organization ran by Dr. Ronetta Rather. Her organization deals with the empowerment of girls and women who've been affected by sex trafficking.
Oh, wow.
So she has a restorative part of her program that deals with girls who have been trafficked but out of it. And then she has a preventive part of her program specifically geared towards young girls to raise their self-esteem and their awareness of what that looks like so they can't be easily manipulated. So 10% of every ticket that's sold goes to her organization. And we also have a donate button for people that's not going to the play, but they want to donate to her organization. They can do that on our Facebook, but the True Facebook page as well.
Okay, you guys hear this? You guys definitely come out and support this play. It's for an awesome cause. That is awesome. That is amazing. And thank you guys, both of you, for even doing that. Because even with that, it's so needed out here. More awareness and education with everything that's going on with sex trafficking. And I just learned something new. I think it was last year about sex trafficking, is that you can be sex trafficked and a teen can go home to their parents every day. I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
See, most time people think in terms of sex trafficking be about you being taken away,
Yes.
either internationally or domestically.
Yeah.
But you have kids who've been brainwashed to believe it's okay to provide themselves for people.
Absolutely.
And they've been mentally and emotionally manipulated to believe that. And see, their parents never know, because their parents just think they going out and hanging out with their friends.
That's right. Yep.
And that's why one of the statistics I learned from Dr. Rather was that it was $1 billion industry.
Yes.
Most of it happened, even though you see pictures like Taken and all that, talking international, a lot of sex trafficking goes on domestically right under the nose of affluent families.
Yes.
Because see, the biggest trafficking area in the DMV is Tyson's Corner. You feel me? And that's considered an affluent environment.
Yes.
But because those parents are successful and they might have businesses they're running, or they are working 2 jobs or whatever, or always at work, they girls is out there. Now, of course, we know that in our community, it's always lower and moderate income girls of color. That's the most. But it just goes to show it's across the board.
Yes,
It just goes to
absolutely.
show.
Absolutely. It's definitely across the board. So I wanted to ask you guys something in relation to the play.
Okay.
If there was a character in the play that you can hang out with, who would it be and what would you be doing?
Oh.
I know my answer, but go ahead. Let's go.
Who is the playwright? Let me see. Okay, I have to. This is a family show. No, I probably would hang out with Mother Evelyn. I would hang out with her because we're in the same generation. Although she's 10 years older than me. Yeah, don't be laughing. The character of Mother Evelyn actually is based on many people from my own personal family. And I can't give a whole lot away because I don't want to give a story
Yes,
away.
please don't. You got to
I
come
don't
see
want-
it.
no, I won't do
Yeah,
that.
you got to come out.
But, because of her background that will be revealed in the play, and because it's part of my experience, we would be able to share.
Awesome.
Be able to share
I
our life
like
stories.
that. I like that. I like
The funny thing for me is one of the characters that I personally would hang out with, believe it or not, is the choir director. And the reason being because he has a lot of energy, and he deals with the choir and the singers in such a way that he's on top of his game, but yet at the same time he's a little, okay, I'm gonna give y'all some space, but don't mess this up. So he shows he's not a big character in the play, but he's a powerful character to me. So he'd be somebody, plus I like to sing. We'd be all up in the karaoke bar. You know what I'm saying? So we'd be in
Just
there
hanging
having
out
fun.
singing, right?
And identifying talent.
Oh, wow.
You know.
Oh, wow.
Because there's nothing, like I always tell people when I'm having these conversations with, because see, I've been singing for a long time, I know a lot of phenomenal singers, right? But when Tony Manley auditioned, because see, what she didn't tell y'all, originally I wasn't in the play.
Okay.
No, he was.
I wasn't in the play. And she kept asking me, were you going to do the play or what? And I was like, So in walks the Manleys. She asked this brother to sing. When he sang, oh, I got to be in this. Just because I know this going to be the bomb.
Oh, wow.
Because I'm going to tell y'all, and I'm a person, I deal with a lot of talent, and I know talent. I'm 64 years old, I know talent, right? And this brother is going places extremely as an artist, and then to be able to act as well, and I'm an acting coach and teacher.
Oh,
I'm
wow.
like, this brother shows he's a serious triple threat.
Yes.
So
yes.
and I respect and I love his humbleness and personality. And that's one of the reasons I told her, I said, well, no, I'm mad and I'm in this joint.
Oh, wow.
Oh, and I came out all DC that time. But I'm serious though. And then, to see from my perspective and the way that I originally conceived the company of wanting to have other people provided with the opportunity that I feel I'm living. Because I love what I do. I love acting, producing, directing, and all of that. And to see other people fulfill what their dream is and the level of talent that they have. Because in my world, everybody's talented. They just got to develop skills.
Right.
And we try to help people have an opportunity to do that.
Well, that is amazing. So I'm going to also ask you guys this question since we were talking about talent. For you, who of our A-list actors out here, who would you like to write a role for?
Oh.
Angela Bassett.
Ooh, yes.
The funny thing that I've lived with this dream. We were talking about that before the show started. I've lived this dream of doing what I've been doing since I could breathe.
She's going to cry, ladies and
And
gentlemen.
no, I'm not going to cry.
You ain't gonna cry this time.
I'm going to cry at the show.
Okay.
But yeah, I've written this play, but I have several movies up in here that I need to put on paper. And one of the movies that I've written, it was strictly, I had Angela in my mind. I think Angela has been overlooked for several reasons. But I think she's not only a very talented actress, but she's a very athletic, talented actress. And I think that she has not been used in that area enough. I want to use her as an assassin.
Oh,
International
yes. Oh,
assassin.
yes. I can
And
see
so-
that.
Yeah, and just a synopsis of this is that this woman in her 20s was an international assassin. She quit the business. She got married. She had a daughter. She's living the life. She's baking cookies. She's a phenomenal baker. Her and her husband are at home in the country. They're trying to live the normal life. He was a sniper. He was doing the same thing. They both got out. While he's outside swinging his daughter, she hears these, while she's in the kitchen, she hears these shots. She drops, her baking. She runs outside. Her husband is dead. Her daughter is missing. 20 years down the road, she's been asked to come back into the business, and she finds out through different avenues that her daughter was not killed. But the story goes on. But I always saw Angela Bassett doing that. Her thing was not only a great assassin, but she was a great person for disguises. So I see her doing all that. So yeah, I when I wrote it, probably by the time I get on paper, Angela really will be too old to do it. But I've always seen her much more athletic about it. I remember her when she did the movie, even though it was crazy, when she was the detective many years ago, and she's just phenomenal. I always felt it, even though she's doing 911 now, she has some more athletic, but she could do it. She could
Absolutely.
do it.
I definitely
could see
agree
her
with
do
that. I
Mhm.
definitely agree with that. And also with you, since you came on and when you seen Tony, you just had to be in this stage play. What A-list actor you would have to play beside? That you would
That
have
I would love to be beside.
Yes.
Other than Denzel.
Okay. Other than Denzel.
Other than Denzel, I would really love an opportunity to be in a movie with somebody like Daniel Day-Lewis, Al Pacino,
Oh, I love Al
or Robert De Niro.
Oh, I love
And the
him too.
reason
Yes.
is what they represent in terms of the characters that they played over the years that personifies mastering of the craft. And my thing is, for me personally, I pursue being the best I possibly can be. So, I done studied with some of the considered the top acting coaches and teachers in the industry. And that in and of itself inspires me to, in my teaching, because I've only been teaching acting for 3 years, but the things I've learned from those people that I apply in the way that I teach, sometimes the results that we get when a person kind of clicks, and it really clicks with you helping them identify their limitlessness. Because the mantra of Black Carpet Productions is where mindset and talent create unlimited possibilities.
Wow.
So when you think in terms, when you can get a person to see in themselves the absolute very best that they can be, then their imagination kicks in and they see themselves doing any and everything.
Wow. You heard it here. You heard it here. So if someone is thinking about getting into this business, acting, how can they get in contact with you guys? How can they follow what you guys are doing? Give us all your social media information, your website.
Okay, well, we have right now, they can get us on Black Carpet Productions on Facebook. Nothing But the Truth on Facebook, Adib Abdullah Muhammad on Facebook, at Adib the One on Instagram, at Adib M on Twitter.
And spell Adib.
ADIYBTHEONE. Adib the One. And then Adib M. ADIYBM.
Okay.
You know.
Okay.
Now, Nothing But the Truth speaks for itself, and Black Carpet Productions speaks for itself.
Okay.
That's how you find us.
Okay. Okay. And so tell them again how they can get tickets.
You can
Will
get
tickets be on sale the day of the show?
Yes, they will.
Okay.
You can get tickets at
At
the
the
door
door.
for $25. Seniors is
$20.
$20.
And if it's a group of seniors, it's $15 a piece.
Okay.
Right. Tickets are online also. They're available, bowiecenter.org. And then you select tickets.
You
and
see the
then
poster
You see the poster.
and click on it.
And then you click Nothing But the Truth. And then you can buy your tickets that way.
And it is a family play, so kids between 7 and 12, all their tickets $15.
Amazing. So, guys, you heard it here. Definitely go online, purchase your tickets. This is going to be an amazing stage play, a
Oh,
hit
my goodness.
gospel stage play. And we don't know. I'm not going to tell y'all. They may be back, they may not. But don't wait for it. Come out the 24th, August the 24th at 5 p.m.?
5
At
p.m.
5 p.m.
And you can buy tickets at the door
You can buy tickets at the door.
until it's sold out.
That's right. That's right. You better get them now because you may
And you
not
better
get them at
hurry
the
up
door.
because doing
Yeah.
shows like this,
Yes.
the ticket sales keep going up.
Exactly. Y'all
So
better
you
get
better
y'all
come
tickets
on.
and support the local talent here in the area. Support us, guys. Support them.
We got the famous Manly family.
Yes, the Manly.
'Cause
Y'all
what
know
we-
how we feel about the Manly.
What we didn't tell you is that Roz is also in the play in
Yes.
a pivotal role that makes
Yes.
something serious happen.
Well,
So you
what-
need to be there.
What we really didn't say, if it hadn't been for Roz, Tony wouldn't
be in the play.
Come on now.
In fact, if it wasn't for Roz, it wouldn't be no song.
Oh!
When you think about it,
You know,
because that song was off the hooks, expressing ready for. He was inspired by his wife.
You know,
All y'all fellas need to understand that.
yeah.
Women can inspire you. They can make you so much more than you are.
That's right.
Because I got
Tell
one
him.
at home watching now. What's up, baby?
Yes, well, we thank you guys so much for being here. We are so excited. And if you guys, your next stage play, you want to come back to Voxwave and share.
Well, we're
what you
gonna
got
we're gonna
going
come
on.
back. We're gonna come back when we release the film.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Definitely come back. On the McYon show, we would definitely
McYon
be
show,
here.
we'll
Yes.
be here. I've been trying to get here for a minute, so I'm finally here. I'm happy to finally see the lovely McYon.
Absolutely. So, guys, we want to thank you so much for tuning in. We will be back here next week with another episode of Voxwave Entrepreneur Spotlight. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Business owners looking for a place to advertise your business and promote your products and services? Voxwave is the right place. We have over 10,000 views a day and 70,000 listeners a month. For more information, contact Reg Gaskins at 240-832-4455.
Voxwave now features a streaming radio media player on our website's front page, where local artists can get their music played 24/7. For more information on getting your music in rotation or to perform live at our studio, contact Reg Gaskins at 240-832-4455.